It's me, Dr. DePass again. I'm back with Starfish. We are on page 184. I'm Ellie. In English class, Miss Boardman asked us to sum up what we've read with our favorite quotes from the book. I know just the quote from Song for a Whale. I raise my hand and she calls on me. The whale didn't need to be fixed. He was the whale who sang his own song. That really hit home. That's what that's what the best books do. They make you think and rethink how you see yourself, others in the world. Most of all, they make you feel feelings towards people who aren't like you, feelings you didn't know you had. Miss Boardman asked me for an example of singing your own song. Well, a lot of people blindly follow others instead of thinking for themselves, having their own voice. My eyes meet Courtney's. It's okay to be different. We're all different. Inside, everyone just wants to be accepted for who they are, but then they act like other people to fit in. What do you know? You don't fit in anywhere, Courtney whispers. I'm a whale, and she's like a hunter, always ready to attack with her harpoon tongue. I think about what Doc said, how I need to replace all my untrue negative thoughts with true positive thoughts. So I say to myself, I'm not a whale, I'm Ellie. Belonging. Hola, Sonia says, opening the front door for me and giving me a hug when I arrive for a sleepover a week later, since I'm no longer grounded. Catalina's up in her room. Hopefully she finished cleaning. It was a mess. She rolls her eyes and shakes her head. That girl. What is it you say, Ellie? Oy vey. We laugh. I'd better get back to the kitchen. I'm making your favorite dinner, chicken enchiladas. My mouth waters. Gracias. Hey, hermano, Javier, Nat, and Izzy call out from the great room as I start up the stairs. Hola, I say. I'm over here so much we're family and speak each other's language. Belonging feels good. Looks nice, I say to Catalina and start to open the closet to hang up my jacket. Stop, don't! She throws her body across the door. I might have tossed stuff in there. Probably, maybe. Just don't open it, unless you're wearing a helmet or feeling lucky. With the clutter gone, I notice that in the middle of all the music posters on the wall, there's a map of Mexico before the Mexican-American War. It draws my attention like a long dash in a sentence. People make Catalina feel unwelcome here, but Texas belonged to her family long before mine, long before the rest of us. It's not fair. Hanukkah miracle. Catalina thinks Hanukkah is a Jewish Christmas, so before she joins us for Sabbath during the Festival of Lights, I enlighten her. Neighbors gather in our backyard as Dad babies the brisket all day in the smoker. He makes an extra one to share. He talks tips and techniques, but he won't share his recipe. Barbecue is its own religion in Texas. I'm just thankful the Maccabees' miracle involved oil so we can feast on fried foods like potato latkes and sufaganyat crammed with blackberry jam. The true Hanukkah miracle is Mom not saying a word about calories. I figure it's because of the articles I've been leaving her. Unwrapped. Catalina and I exchange gifts in the spirit of Christmas muka. She opens hers first, a leather journal with music paper so she can write her songs. I can't even begin to guess what this is, I say, peeling the paper off my present. The box is taller than me and so heavy she has to have Javier carry it to my house. Side of beef? Liam mumbles when he walks by. New brother, Catalina doesn't mumble. That would be such a miracle, I say. You want to talk miracles? Liam being nice. Now, that would be a miracle, Catalina says. She turns to Liam and challenges him. Why don't you try it sometimes? Oh, I bet he's nice to her sometimes, Javier says. He knows we're lucky to have sisters to crack us up. It's wild that Javier is so nice. He can't imagine that Liam's so mean. After Javier leaves, Liam gives me an odd look, and I wonder if he'll ever see me like Catalina and Javier do. I'm so focused on my thoughts, I almost drop the box. Be careful, Catalina holds the box steady. After it tips, it might break. It does break. My heart. I run my fingers along the Mexican punch tin and orange and blue Talavera tiles framing the full length mirror. I see me, all of me, for the first time in a long time. My brown curly hair, milk chocolate eyes, slightly tanned skin from swimming, apple cheeks, round soft body. I can't hold back the tears. It's beautiful, and I'm beautiful. Serving Christmas. Once a year, we come together and act like a real family when we volunteer to serve Christmas dinner at the mission. When we run out of cookies, I go to the pantry for more. I turn to the corner and see enemy number 3. He's trying on shoes. When they fit perfectly, his face lights up. His mom points to a pair of pants that are right in front of me. I quickly turn the corner. It's my turn to slam my body against the wall and suck in my stomach to make room for him so he doesn't know I know where he gets his clothes. He might not deserve that kindness, but I know he needs it. Starting over. Mom has to work late, so Dad and I get to make s'mores in the chimney. I hold my toaster fork over the flame until the fire chars it black before I blow it out and eat it, crunchy, sticky, and sweet. On the patio table, I see the latest book he's been reading. Is it any good? It's very interesting, he says as he bites into a s'more and strings of white goo stick to his chin. It's about cultures that have a ceremonial burning to symbolize letting go and starting over. I know what I want to let go of, so I can start over. Be right back. I go to my room and return. As page after page turns to ash and floats up the chimney, I feel more and more free. Fat girl rules. Make for a great kindling. I've realized it's the only thing they're good for. All figured out. Doc starts with small talk to get me talking, then boom, catches me off guard with the question. I have her all figured out. She asks what I did over the holidays. I destroyed the fat girl rules. I reached for a throw pillow, put it in front of my stomach, quickly put it back down. Habits are hard to break. Fat girl rules. That's no way to live, Doc says. Tell me about it. So why did I hear a hint of sadness in your voice when you said you destroyed them? As I think about Doc's question, a memory comes to mind, and I tell her about it. One time, Pugs Forever rescued a dog who spent her entire life in a cage at a puppy mill. Even after I opened the door, she stayed inside the kennel. Every now and again, she'd stick out one paw or her head, but then she'd look at the kennel all sad and a little afraid and slink back in. Caged was the only life she'd ever known. One day, 2 other rescues scampered in, and out of her cage they showed her they were free and she could be. She ran out and joined them. I realized sometimes you need someone who understands what it's like to be bound to show you how to be free. Erasing the bad rules. Doc and I agree. I'm a lot like the rescue pug. I need to take some steps to live like I'm free from the fat girl rules. One of the steps is breaking free from mom's rules. Mom's always had all of these rules. Carbs are bad. Fat is bad. Snacks are bad. So I've always felt like food is bad and I'm bad for eating or wanting or enjoying or needing it. Doc walks over and writes Mom's food rules on a whiteboard before sitting down. Your turn. All the rules are here. What's left to do? Just think about it. It'll come to you. I stand in front of the board and read Mom's long list of rules. Then I grab an eraser and get rid of every last one. Fixer-upper. Mom's always finding new doctors to take me to fix me. I'm Mom's fixer-upper. When she picks me up from school, it's off to another appointment. She drives me in the pouring rain. I lean my head on the cool glass. My puffs of breath fog up the window, creating a writing surface. Say you're ashamed of me, I think. Say you're disgusted by me. Say you'll never love me until I'm thin. When we arrive at the doctor's office, I slam the SUV door, hoping she'll read the message I wrote with my finger on the fogged up glass. Just say it. A big, fat surprise. We go to the doctor's office and he motions for us to have a seat across from him. Without so much as a hello, he says bariatric surgery is a growing option for obese kids. A growing option that's supposed to be puny? I cross my arms over my chest to hide how much my hands are shaking. He smiles an awkward smile. Here's some information for you. He slides a folder to the edge of the desk, inches from me, right next to the plastic model of a stomach and an intestine. This can't be happening, but it is. So do you struggle to lose weight and keep it off? The doctor leans back and clasps his hands behind his head. His buttoned shirt gaps open, stretched tight over his big stomach. Do you? I stare at his belly like he's been staring at mine. Let's focus on you. He explains the different surgeries, benefits, risks, and side effects. Just think about it for now. You could have a whole new life, or no life at all. The doctor nudges the folder closer to me, as if it's food I'll devour. Is that all? I ask. Well, there are pre-op tests. So I do those tests and then you slice and dice me? Abracadabra, I have a perfect life. No more problems ever, and Mom will finally love me. There, I said it. I scoot to the edge of my seat and wait for his answer. Then Mom speaks. Ellie, we're just trying to fix you. She places her hand on my shoulder, and that's the final straw. Blade under blubber. I knock the plastic stomach and intestines off his desk. My mind zeroes in on the hated stomach, the only part of me that matters to people. No one cares about my mind and its thoughts or my hearts and its feelings. Let's do this. I slam my hands on his desk. Where do I sign? On second thought, why wait? I grab a pair of scissors out of the doctor's desk caddy, knocking everything off his desk. Then I lift my shirt, expose a roll of blubber, and hold the blade against it. Eliana Elizabeth! Mom jumps up and jerks the scissors out of my hand as the doctor rolls his chair away from us. I think you better leave or I'll have to call security. Really, Doc? Do you want to make me skinny? Mom tugs on my arm to get me up, forgetting how much I weigh. I stand up, smooth my clothes and hair. Nice meeting you, I moan. And we'll stop there. That's page 202. I'll be back with DUI of anger.